Derivation of integration of cosecant x dx. So we need to multiply by cosecant x plus cot x in the numerator as well as denominator. So that means indirectly we're not changing the value of the trigonometric function, which is cosecant x. Now, see what is cosecant x into cosecant x, which is cosecant square x plus cosecant x cot x. Now when you look at the numerator part, what we observe there is when you look at the numerator part, what we observe there is, if you take the denominator as t, if you assume that as t, so taking let cosecant x plus cot x is equal to t. Now when you differentiate cosecant x, so that means d by dx of cosecant x is minus cosecant x cot x. Now similarly, if you differentiate cot x, so this is nothing but the formulas part in the differentiation what we learned. Cot x is nothing but minus cosecant square x. Okay, so now when you differentiate t, so which will give us minus cosecant square cot x minus cosecant square x dx is equal to dt. Now taking cosecant x common in both the terms, so which will give us minus cosecant x is cot x plus cosecant x into dx is equal to dt. So now when you observe the numerator part, so the minus is what is extra part, so let us take the minus sign to the right hand side part, so which will give us cosecant x bracket cot x plus cosecant x, so which is there in the numerator part, so which will become minus dt. Okay, so therefore, so this part which we are talking about will become minus dt divided by t. Okay. So which is giving us minus log t plus c. So the t we assumed it as minus log. So t we assumed it as cot x plus cosecant x plus c. So which will give us log of cot x plus cosecant x minus 1 plus c, and we know that, so it is something like log 1 by cot x plus cosecant x plus c, but we know that 1 is nothing cosecant square x, but we already know that it is nothing but cosecant square x minus cot square x is equal to 1. So in the numerator part we'll substitute this, so which will give us equal to log cosecant square x minus cot square x divided by cosecant x plus cot x. So now it is of the form a square minus b square, so we can write it as a square minus b square is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So using this, so which can be written as log, so cosecant x plus cot x into cosecant x minus cot x, the whole divided by cosecant x plus cot x plus c. Okay, so these two are getting cancelled there. So we left out with log cosecant x minus cot x plus c. Okay, so finally this will be the answer part or the formula part.